Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go here in Cincinnati. The Bengals out and ready to punt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Tua to open with a throw. He connects with Jordan Addison. Down to the 10, and he will go all the way. Jordan Addison, touchdown Miami. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Yeah, keep it up, keep it up.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
11, Thomas. 11. That.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Up the sideline at the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Gun. Got. 11 MT. 11 mighty. Got.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Turbo three, kick. Turbo three, kick. Out.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon 18. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Good. Turbo three, kick.
Tua going to give it to Achane. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, 21 here.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Here we go, here we go. Eleven.
They bring Chase in motion. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
He is good. Makes the score Dolphins 14, Bengals nothing. Daniel Carlson set to
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
12. 11. Stop.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Good set. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
On 1, ready?
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
12. 12. Here we go, here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. Sahan.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. You got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And now it's 4th down. On comes the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 20, TX. Let's go.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Go. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards, but we'll need to check on the call. Tua now on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Go ahead. Number 2.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tua to throw again. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dolphins looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. He'll start at the 2. Whoa. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll work this out to the 23. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
I'm fine, ready?
They'll come up on a 2nd down and
11,
8.
11. 12, 12, 12, 11 Thomas. Shot.
Burrow. Going up top. That is brought in. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line.
I'm fine, ready? 12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final.
On 2, ready?
2nd down and 3.
Here we go. Twelve, 12, 12. Shot.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
On 1, ready?
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7.
11, 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11, 11 mighty.
Now
11
Miami going to
mighty.
use the 2nd of their timeouts. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT, Tate. 11, 11. Shot.
Throwing is Burrow. That's taken in. And he's going to have that that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
11. Here we go. Side.
Here's Barkley. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now.
Here we go. Side.
One more time, they try Barkley. And this time, he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Joey Sly on now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Bengals get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. First and 10.
Ready, shot. Solo left side.
Now Tua. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. Here's 2. That's complete. It's Waddle.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Tua gonna throw. That is gonna be hauled in. He's got it. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11. That.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Up the sideline, past the 30. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Carlson to add the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Dolphins tack on one more to their lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Shot.
To throw is Burrow. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2.
12, 12, 12.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
2nd down. Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
On 2.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Gun. Shot. Shot.
Burrow to throw. This one deep downfield for Chase. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
On the 1, right?
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's get set. 11, Thomas. 11, empty.
They'll motion their
empty.
tight end Johnson.
Shot.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards,
12,
I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
11, empty. 11, empty. 12, 12, 12. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Shot.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Ready.
Tight end going in motion here. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Get set. Turbo 1, high. Scat. 8. Set.
Back to throw is Tua. Off he goes. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Turbo one hard. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And that's going to be enough for a first down, taking this to the 34.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. "14 yards on the pickup there."
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Dolphins first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
On one, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now, Burrow.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
11 MT Tate. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A huge play just before the half.
11,
A pickup of 44 yards. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is caught. What a throw. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Bengals. Out comes Sly for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Ready. Hey, Watson, Oscar.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
They're right here. 21G, 21G. Out!
Throwing is Tua. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
11. 11 MT. God.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
2, ice jab. Hey, get set.
On the handoff, this is Achan. Here's a second and 9.
Solo left silent. All right, come on. Hey. Set.
From the gun, here's Tua. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And he's got another one. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
Man in motion, it's Diggs.
Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Stop.
Burrow now. That's complete to Diggs.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A pass caught by Saquon.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
11, MT, Tate. 11. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
On 1, ready? 11, Thomas. Gun.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go. 11, Mighty.
Man in motion,
11, Mighty.
it's Diggs.
12. Dot.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here we go. 11. 12. Dot.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
On 2, ready? Here we go. 11 MT.
Man in motion, it's Diggs.
Dot.
2nd down, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
11, Mighty. Here we go. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Again, working deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively, it'll set up a 4th down.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. Back.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Here comes a return from the goal line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready. Hey, turbo one, turbo one.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Sly now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll put Addison in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Third down and 9.
TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a gain of 10, and they'll get a fresh set of downs.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, turbo 2, turbo 2, turbo 2. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. And out.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Go ahead. Ready.
Here's a give to Achane. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
All right, fellas, listen up. Out.
Back to throw is Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Go ahead.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's to Waddle again. And he will score again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gun. Gun. 12. Dot.
Burrow. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Here we go. 11. 12. Dot.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards.
Here we go.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Stop.
Now, Burrow. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Out comes Sly for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. Inside the 40.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Tua going to give this to Wright. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A shotgun snap for Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Man in motion, it's Diggs.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. That.
A first down throw for Burrow. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Shut him on this drive, boy. 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Burrow. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Burrow here on second down. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11.
They bring Chase in motion.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. Dot.
On first and 10, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's get set. 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas. Dot.
Burrow to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Ready?
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
12, 12, 12.
To throw is Burrow. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And
11,
then
11,
some.
11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Now, Burrow. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Second and a yard. Once again, it's Achane. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
All right.
He'll run with right. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. On the ground is Achane. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. To throw is Tua, and that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. 11 Thomas. Dot.
On first down, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go. 11 MT.
The motion
11
there,
MT.
tight end Johnson.
11. 12. Dot.
Second down, Burrow. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing.
Here we go.
If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Let's get set. 11. 12. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
On 1, ready? Gun. Dot.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Ready.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.